Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Sharon and today's video is going to cover the setup for my May sinking fund spread. I'm using the Erin Condren 7x9 Deluxe Monthly Planner if you were interested. I have a link down below in the description box where you can save $10 on your first purchase if you're interested. I like to set up my sinking fund spread on the first sheet of the month right before the quote page. So I've already laid down my stickers. These stickers are available for purchase in my Etsy shop if you're interested. There'll be a link down below as well. The stickers are printed on removable matte paper. So if you, for some reason, lay them down and you need to pick them back up, it's very easy. You can pick them up and put them back down as many times as you need to. I have about 12 areas where I do monthly sinking funds for. And I normally do it all on one page, and I keep my transaction log at the bottom for anything that I might spend out of my sinking funds for that particular month. Sinking funds have been working out really well for me because purchases that I would normally have come up throughout the month as unbudgeted, I can now plan for them and it's not a direct hit to my budget. If you're not doing sinking funds of some type, maybe you don't keep cash, but maybe a separate account or something like that just to keep track of things that you know are going to come up in the foreseeable future, might be a good idea. Without further ado, I'll just get started. So my first sinking fund is for my Amex renewal fee, and this will be coming up in the June-July timeframe. And so my beginning balance that I rolled over from last month was $470. And this month I am going to put an additional $85 in. And then I'll leave the spent and ending column empty until the end of the month once I tally up everything that I've spent out of my funds for the entire month of May. So next I have my auto maintenance, and this also covers tags, and anything that might come up pertaining to my vehicles, tires, oil changes, things of that nature. And so I rolled over from last month $480. And I'm going to continue to contribute to this fund. I'm going to lower it slightly, but I still want to make sure that I keep enough in here to cover like tires or things like that, because that seems to come up and those are the main things that I usually overspend on, tires or services. So we have fairly late model cars, so I don't expect too much. Let me knock on wood, but at least if we do, we'll have it. And so this month I'm going to decrease it. I usually put 100 in, but I'm just going to put 50 this month. Next I have childcare, and I started doing this sinking fund a couple of months ago because there's sometimes when the kids are in school and there's a school out day due to inclement weather or something like that, and I was usually having an unbudgeted expense for that reason. So now I started a sinking fund where I just put like enough for one day of care for an inclement weather day aside per month so that I have these resources to pull from should I need them. So although I'm not certain whether they'll go back to school this year, I'm just still going to continue to contribute to this because it can help with over the summer as well for trips and things like that. So last month I rolled over $180, and this month I'm going to put another 40 in. For clothes, I rolled over $234 last month, and this month I'm going to put another $250 in, and that's because everybody's going to need something with the weather changing. So I just want to make sure that I build this up a little bit so that we can do that once outside does open back up. And so next I have my Costco renewal, and this is actually due this month. Last month I rolled over $175, and this month I'm only going to put in $10. Next I have my homeowners association fees, and last month I rolled over $82. This month I'm going to put in another $20. The next category is gifts, and I'm carrying over $0 from last month, and this month with Mother's Day I'm gonna go ahead and put in another $300 into this fund for medical And we usually use this for like co-pays, things of that nature. But what I need to do is lower this one as well. And so I'm gonna carry over from last month $300. I usually put in $100, but this month I'm only gonna put in $50. For my rental property, I like to put aside money so that when my tenant moves out, which my current tenant is moving out soon, I have money to put toward anything that might need to be fixed to get the house ready for the next set of renters. So for this sinking fund, I'm carrying over $998. This month, I'm gonna put in another $172. Next, I have trash. And my trash bill is due on a quarterly basis, so I just take the money out every month. And so I'm carrying over $0 because it was due last month. And this month I'm gonna add $30 to, nope, I'm going to, let me change that. This month I'm going to add $31 because they went up to $93 a quarter instead of $90 a quarter. So I'm gonna add $31 for that category. Next, I have my vacation, and I'm rolling over $900 from last month. And I'm also gonna lower this one to $100 for this month. And last but not least, I have my Christmas category, and I'm rolling over $800, and I'm lowering this one as well to $100. Let me just add up. My beginning balance is $470 plus $480 plus $180 plus $234 plus $175, $82, $300, $998, $900, $800. So the total is $4,619. And what I'm going to be adding for this month is 85, 50, 40, 250, 10, 20, 300, 50, 172, 31, 100, 100. So that's $1,208. Although I have it in my budget, I like to still calculate it just to make sure that I wrote the right numbers down. So this is what I am going to be putting in to stuff my sinking funds. And I'm just gonna get my ruler so that I can make some lines. Okay, so I've done my lines, and I also laid out my cash. And I typically keep my sinking funds in this little mini organizer that I got from Target. It's just a coupon holder, is what I believe it probably is for. And I just have labels for each of my categories, and I'll just go ahead and start filling. So for my first category for my Amex renewal is $85. So this is 20, 40, 60, 80, 5. My next category is auto maintenance, and that's 50. So I'm just gonna take a 50. My next category is childcare, and I'm just gonna take 220. So that's 20, 40. Next is clothes, and I'm gonna take 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. And then I'm gonna take a 50. So that's 250. Next category is my Costco renewal, and that's $10. So I'm just gonna take a 10. Next is my HOA fee, which is 20. So I'm just going to take a 20. Gifts is 300. And so let's see, I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to take it's 150, 200, 300. So that's 150, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300. Next is medical, and that's 50. So I'm just going to take a 50. My rental property, so I am going to do 2 50s. So that's 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 1, and 2. So that's 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 1, and 2. Next is my trash, which is 31. So I'm going to take 20, 30, and 1. Next I have my vacation, which is 100. So 50, 70, 90, 100. And the remaining funds should be 100 for my Christmas fund. That's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Okay, so my funds are all stuffed. So that's all I have for you for this video. So I hope if you like the content that you've seen here today that you'll like, subscribe, and leave me a comment below if you have any questions. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.